Hello again, it's me, Lego Larry. Today's October 18th, 2014. These are some of my video game finds over the last couple days. I went yard selling today, and the first yard sale that I actually bought something was, I found this, Tetris, Mega Tetris Challenge. And I later found out this is actually like a Disney Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse game. It's made by Capcom. I paid $1 for it. It's got the video game rental stickers on it. And yeah, so I paid $1 for that, no big deal. Went to another yard sale. Found this Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation. Now, the lady that was selling this she had 4 other PlayStation 1 games, and they were all junk. All of them were sports titles. They're all terrible. And she had a PlayStation 1 right next to it, which was really dirty, and PlayStation 1s aren't worth much at all. And I already have one, so I have no reason to buy another one because I can't sell one if I tried. So I asked her how much this game was. She said it wasn't sold individually. I have to buy everything. For $30, she'd give me the PlayStation 1, the 5 games, which included this, and the 4 sports titles. And all that would have only added up to probably $5. So I didn't want the other junk, so I said, hey, could you just sell me this game alone? And I looked at it, and I made sure the discs were both there, and they were very minimal scratches. I'm sure it'll play no problem. You got disc 1 and disc 2. So I had to pay $5 for this. But I know there's a lot of Metal Gear fans out there, and I'm actually not going to sell this one. I'm going to keep this for my PlayStation because I've got Tomb Raider. Now I've got this game. So, and it's pretty cool to have for PlayStation. So, I got that. I got this Game Boy Advance SP. It's like a backpack. I got that at the thrift store for $1.99. It's a little dirty. I'm going to throw it in the washing machine, but it fits a lot of stuff in there. Excuse me. And then I went to this new thrift store that they just opened up, and they had a whole bunch of wires hanging up on the wall, and I was going through them, and I found Game Boy Advance SP power plug. I need these a lot. Every time I find a Game Boy Advance SP, most of the time it doesn't have a power cord. I gotta order one and wait till it gets to my house in the mail. This way I have one, but I actually found another one right next to it, so I found 2 of them. So these are both for the Game Boy Advance SP. And so there we go. I got 2, and they're official. They're OEMs. They're not the third-party ones. So I've got those. And then the exciting find for today was this. I went into Savers thrift store today, and I was there yesterday, so this wasn't there yesterday. They must have just put this out because I walked in around 9:30 this morning, and I saw it behind the counter, and I asked the lady how much it was, and she told me $79.99. Well, I thought she said $79.99 because I thought that's what they would price something like this at, something in the box. And I asked her, I said, well, that's $79.99. She said, no. I said $39.99. Oh, I said, well, that changes everything. I said, let me take a look at it. She handed it to me, and I pulled everything out, and I was so surprised to see what was in here. I mean, this is from 1980, and it's mint. And I do mean mint. I mean, looks like somebody played it once or twice and put it away and never played it again. I mean, there's not a mark, a scratch, a fade Nothing. I mean, it's perfect. It's like brand new out of the factory, and it's got everything that's shown it's supposed to come with it. It's got the system, all 4 controllers, and that combat game. And I looked inside of it, and I saw there were more games. So I got really excited, and I figured for 40 bucks, I'm going to take a shot at it. I said, for 40 bucks, I think it's worth it because the box alone, I mean, look at that box. That is so cool. That is a cool looking box. And let's see, pull this stuff out here. And look at these. Let me turn off this light. I mean, look at that brand new condition. Paddles. Joysticks. I mean, minty. So there's 2 sets of controllers. There's the adapter plug that goes onto a more modern TV. Yeah. This is actually a pretty big box, so it's pretty deep. This is that, I don't know what you would call it. I wouldn't call it an AV plug, but you need that. And the power cord, which is, again, mint. And when I looked in here, I figured, okay, something's going to be missing. The power cord's going to be missing, or the AV cables or something. Everything was there. Shocked. Oh, let me show you the games. And the games also are in really, really good condition. Space Invaders. Very happy to find that one. Love Space Invaders. One of my favorite games for Atari. 2600. Vanguard. Very nice condition. Never played it. I don't know if it's any good or not. Reach way back in there. Alright, here we go. Combat. This is the one that originally came with the system. Look at the newness on that. I just can eat off that. So clean it is. Combat. I used to play that for hours. Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know what? I've never played this game either. I don't know if that's any good. Alright. Sword Quest. I have no idea. Asteroids. Oh, I love Asteroids. That's a good game. Super Breakout. Super hard, you should call it. E.T. Now everybody says this is the worst game ever made, but you know, I'm happy to own a copy of the worst game ever made. You know, some would argue, you know, some would say Shaq Fu, some would say Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, but a lot of people say E.T., but I don't know. I wouldn't get it to play it. I would just get it to put on my shelf just to look at it. Pac-Man. Gotta have Pac-Man. You can't have an Atari without a Pac-Man. And I think I have one more. Again, this was all for $40. Well, it's $39.99, and I had a $3 off coupon for anything in the store. So after taxes, with the $3 coupon, I paid around $40 and some change. And then I've got Berserk. And yeah, so I got all that for around 40 bucks. Normally I wouldn't have bought it. What made me buy it was complete, it was mint, and it had the box, so that put it over the top for me. You know, I'm not out hunting Ataris, you know, like I am TurboGrafx 16 or Neo Geo, but this one, I couldn't pass it up. It was just too nice of condition, and wow, if I had been there probably 30 minutes later, this would have been gone. So, you know, and I was just at that thrift store the day before. So, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment if you like. Thank you for watching, and talk to you next time.